29th, wrapping up August. This is the last weekend of August. The big shot birthdays today, you got to be really old to remember this one. Betty Lynn, she was on the Andy Griffith Show. She's 94 today. Actor Elliot Gould is 82. Elliot Gould was in MASH. He was also Barbra Streisand's first husband. Dan Thurman of Diamond Rio is 64. Actress Rebecca De Mornay, she is 62 years old today. Kyle Cook, he's in Matchbox 20. He's 45. And Leah Michelle, she was on Glee, and I don't know if she's been on anything else. She's 33 years old today. Those are the big shot birthdays. Not a whole lot of them. Why? Because we got a whole lot of local birthdays coming up.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Carlos Gerardo, Sharon and Leslie Lugo, the twins, Joshua Romo, David Palacios, Jose Alfredo Ramirez, Tina Cruz, Rosemaria Hernandez, Dolores Hernandez, Jerry Martinez, Rogelio Vasquez, Melvin Radar, Jacob Casares, Lynn Hernandez, Stephanie Andrews, Alex Macias, Murray Anderson, Carolina Mendez, Rosa Vasquez, Jose Irales, Miguel A. Estrada, Santis Perez, Virginia Gomez, Sandra Aguilara, B. Lopez, Jonah Aguilar, Ruth Ontiveros, and Mia Ornelas. She is 5 years old today. Happy anniversary, Lynn and Jan Jensen. That's Lynn and Jan Jensen. Happy anniversary to you guys.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in California knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? California needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
And we are ready for the World and California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. Protests are continuing across the nation over the police shooting of Jacob Blake, even as the police union offers its version of the shooting of the black man in the back 7 times. This man wants the demonstrations to be peaceful.
We need the peace, because otherwise our message gets lost in the chaos.
Cleanup continues in the wake of Hurricane Laura, and KHOU TV reporter Anna Yeli Ruiz says people are trying to help.
Chefs from Bravery Chef Hall have launched an online fundraiser to raise money and collect supplies
to provide a little bit of comfort and soul.
Lakewood Church is hosting a collection of donations.
Actor Chadwick Boseman is dead at the age of 43. Entertainment Tonight host Kevin Frazier on the characters he played.
James Brown, Jackie Robinson, people that mean so much to not only the African-American community, but to American history.
Boseman had been fighting colon cancer for years. CBS News Brief. I'm Allison Keys.
Whatever the weather brings this summer, you can rely on a York Affinity premium system to keep your home cool and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Yeah, every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties, and affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. Contractor's license 696-216.
California headline news. California has 698,228 coronavirus cases and 12,839 deaths from the disease. Governor Gavin Newsom announced new reopening guidelines. It says the state is moving from a county watch list to track COVID-19 cases to a 4-tiered coded classification system. This new classification system is simple.
You have 4 tiers, 4 colors. Those tiers attach to specific capacity within sectors where those sectors can open up with modifications.
Dozens of people again marched through the streets of downtown Sacramento last night protesting the police shooting of Jacob Blake in Wisconsin. Police Chief Daniel Hahn says those responsible for this week's destruction will be arrested.
We're well on our way to IDing some of the people that caused the damage, and we will arrest them when they get ID'd if they're some of the ones that committed the crimes. So just because they didn't get arrested when they're in the middle of a mob of 200 people does not mean they won't get arrested.
Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
Tired of lying awake, tossing and turning, just hoping for a few hours of sleep? Get the sleep you crave with the one-of-a-kind Tempur-Pedic. Only Tempur-Pedic uses proprietary Tempur material that continuously adapts and responds to your body to relieve pressure, so you get deep, uninterrupted sleep all night, every night. The Tempur-Pedic Summer of Sleep is going on now. Take advantage of our best offer of the year and experience your best sleep of the summer. All Tempur-Pedic mattresses are on sale with select savings up to $500. Learn more at TempurPedic.com.
Morning.
How'd you get in my house, B?
Through the air conditioning vent. It's dark in there.
Go away.
How about some Honey Nut Cheerios?
Cheerios. Do I look like a child to you?
Honey Nut Cheerios are tasty and can help lower cholesterol as part of a heart-healthy diet. Did you just
No.
I'm pretty sure I heard a
It was my dryer.
You might want to get that thing checked out.
Have a change of heart. Honey Nut Cheerios. Learn more about Honey Nut Cheerios by picking up a box at your local store.
And it's time for page 1 of the local news. A service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center with 2 locations in the Valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue right next to Food for Less. Latest COVID-19 information for Imperial County was released yesterday morning. There are 10,641 total positive cases confirmed and 863 patients considered active cases. The number of deaths is now listed at 287. The OptumServe test site in Imperial will close as of this evening, but the sites in Brawley and Calexico will remain in operation. Testing is done 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. The testing is free and a physician referral is not needed. You must make an appointment, however, and that can be done through the OptumServe website or through a link on the County Public Health Department website. Governor Gavin Newsom has announced that California's Department of Corrections Rehabilitation and Rehabilitation Secretary Ralph Diaz will be retiring effective October 1st of this year, following almost 3 decades of service to the people of California. Diaz has been instrumental in the state prison system's response to the COVID-19 pandemic, mobilizing many resources and staff to ensure the health and safety of the staff and incarcerated people alike. Governor Newsom also announced Kathleen Allison will be named as Secretary of CDCR effective October 1st, replacing Diaz. We'll have more in just a minute.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price. Guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
And the Border Patrol agents rescue 2 more. Latest rescue was Thursday. At around 8 Thursday morning, El Centro Sector Communications received a call from a 911 dispatcher about a distress call from a man who said he and another man were lost and in need of assistance. Dispatcher provided the Border Patrol agents with the man's location via GPS coordinates gathered from the man's mobile phone. The information was relayed to agents working with the National Guard. They flew a Black Hawk helicopter to the area. The 2 were located in the Jacumba Mountains within minutes. The Border Patrol Borstar team medically evaluated the 2, and they stated that they did not need any further medical attention. It was determined the 2 were Mexican nationals who had entered the U.S. illegally. They were processed at the El Centro's rally point, El Centro Sector rally point, before being deported back to their country of origin. Red Shoe Day will not be held this year. It's an annual fundraising event for the Ronald McDonald House in San Diego. The event was canceled this year because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Ronald McDonald House, however, is still open and operational. In fact, Chuck Day of Ronald McDonald House says they have got their COVID protocols in place and running smoothly. He says they are currently housing 35 families and are carefully expanding to house even more. Families not staying at the Ronald McDonald House are still coming by for to-go meals. Ronald McDonald House provides a place for families from outside San Diego with children being treated at area hospitals to stay. The numbers have indicated 25% of the annual residents at the Ronald McDonald House are from Imperial County. Without the fundraising event this year, the donations are even more important. Go to rmhcsd.org to find out how to become a donor. Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it's page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. Imperial County is at stage 2. That is on the roadmap to recovery. That means some businesses are being allowed to reopen for business in this COVID-19 pandemic. One business that will not be reopening at the Imperial Valley Mall will be Burgers and Beer. They announced on social media that their IB Mall location will not be reopening. Burgers and Beer IB Mall location had been open for the past 15 years. Management thanked all those who patronized the IB Mall location, saying the action will allow them to serve their customers even better at the Imperial Avenue location in El Centro, which will remain open. One person was arrested for burglary of a business Wednesday evening. El Centro Police responded to Coin Power Sports at about 10:42 p.m. After a burglar alarm was activated, security video showed a man inside the business riding several vehicles and attempting to steal merchandise. Police established a perimeter around the business and were then able to detain the man. He was later booked for auto theft and being under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Man's identity was not released. We got your weather coming up.
David H. West Insurance is announcing Covered California has extended their enrollment period until August 31st. Because of COVID-19, enrollment has doubled from last year. David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in the Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right choice and what fits your budget. Don't hesitate. Call David H. West Insurance today and make an appointment at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
The high temperature yesterday, 112 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 86. National Weather Service says much cooler temperatures are in store as moisture increases this weekend. Locally, heavy rainfall will be possible across the region as soon as this afternoon, but more likely late today into Sunday, with isolated flash flooding possible. Lingering chances for showers and storms are expected for early next week before drier conditions settle back into the region by Wednesday. Noticeably cooler temperatures are forecast starting this weekend with temperatures at or below normal. A gradual warm-up is then seen during the latter half of next week. Weather forecast calling for a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 11 a.m. Mostly sunny skies, highs right near 107. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 84. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday, another 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 11 a.m. Mostly sunny skies, highs right near 101. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, continued chance of showers and thunderstorms before 11 p.m. Mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 84. South to southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Continued chance of showers and thunderstorms on Monday. Mostly sunny skies. Highs right near 102. Southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 85 degrees, 80% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality still moderate in Calexico and Mexicali. Still good for the rest of the county. Page 2 of the local news has been brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And in sports this morning, playoffs will resume this weekend. NBA and the National Hockey League took a couple of days off to protest social injustice. Both will be returning to action this today. In the NBA, Magic takes on the Bucks. They're still in round one. Milwaukee leads that series 3-1. Thunder takes on the Rockets. That series is tied at 2 games apiece. Trailblazers take on the Lakers. Lakers lead that series 3-1. In the National Hockey League, it's going to be the Lightning at the Bruins today. They are in round 2. Tampa Bay leads that series 2-1. Islanders will be hosting the Flyers. That series is tied at a game apiece. Golden Knights take on the Canucks. That series is tied at a game apiece as well. Baseball, there's a bunch of baseball. We got all their scores coming up.
Throughout the year, we have contests on KXO AM 1230. This allows you the opportunity to have some great fun and a chance to win some nice prizes. In order to allow as many people as possible a chance to win, we've established a few ground rules for on-air contests. Number 1, you must be 18 years of age or older to win. Number 2, only one winner per family per contest in any 4-week period. And number 3, copies of any of the rules and conditions for specific contests will be available at the KXO studios. It's just that simple. So good luck, have fun, and keep listening to KXO AM 1230.
And on the Major League Baseball scoreboard, it was the Mets and the Yankees. They played a doubleheader. The Mets actually swept the doubleheader. They took the first game 6-4. Game 2, we'll tell you about that in just a bit. The Orioles and the Blue Jays, they went 10 innings. Blue Jays won the game 5-4. Braves and the Phillies, they did one better. They went 11 innings. Phillies won that one 7-4. It was the White Sox over the Royals 6-5. Reds beat the Cubs 6-5. And the Rays over the Marlins 2-0. Shut them out. And in the game 2 of the doubleheader, Mets beat the Yankees 4-3, sweeping the series. Nationals beat the Red Sox 10-2. It was the Rangers over the Dodgers 6-2. Brewers beat the Pirates 9-1. It was Cleveland over the Cardinals 14-2. Padres beat the Rockies 10-4. It was the Diamondbacks over the Giants 7-4. Angels defeated the Mariners 3-2. The Twins and Tigers had a doubleheader set. The doubleheader was postponed. Athletics and the Astros, they were set to play, but both teams held a moment of silence, then walked off the field. The game was postponed. In golf, Jackie Stolting returned from a maternity break to share a lead at the LPGA in the Tour's Walmart Northwest Arkansas Championship. Tiger Woods falls off the BMW pace as hopes for a Tour Championship spot. That spot's going to fade. It's fading. He's not doing good. Also at the BMW, Rory McIlroy and Patrick Cantlay, they share the championship lead at Olympia Fields. Justin Walters, he stays in the lead at the UK Championship at the Belfry. And in NASCAR, Bubba Wallace says the fight for racial equality goes on as NASCAR drivers will not skip the race tonight. They'll be racing at Daytona. Wallace says that doesn't mean anything. And tennis, Novak Djokovic will face Milos Raonic in the Western and Southern Open final. He moves on. Novak Djokovic and Vasek Papasel also looking to form a new men's tennis union. Naomi Osaka on the women's side, she is into the Western and Southern final after calling for racial justice, and then she protested for one day and then resumed to play. And she's now in contention. Sources say Stephen Cohen is in negotiations for the Mets as the A-Rod J-Lo group has withdrawn their competition. The billionaire Cohen all by himself negotiating with the Mets to make that purchase. LeBron James and Chris Paul received advice from Barack Obama during a stalemate during the players' meeting. The meeting was a little bit contentious. They called Obama, and he gave him some advice. Didn't say what he told him, but he helped him. Angels have traded Tommy La Stella to the Athletics for Franklin Barreto. The teams going in opposite directions. The Oakland A's are contending, and the Angels are right at the bottom of the barrel.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it's time for financial news and weather, brought to you by Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. Americans increased spending in July for the third month in a row, but at a much slower pace. Stocks closed modestly higher Friday, with the Dow Jones Industrial Average erasing its losses for the year to date, and the S&P 500 and NASDAQ indexes carving out fresh record closes as investors sifted through data on U.S. consumer spending and confidence a day after the Federal Reserve announced a policy shift that would allow employment and inflation to run hotter than in the past. The Dow closed higher by 161.60 points, or 0.6%, at 28,653.87, while the S&P 500 rose 23.46 points, or 0.7%, to close at 3,508.01. NASDAQ Composite advanced 70.30 points at 0.6% to 11,695.63. For the week, the Dow gained 2.6%, the S&P 500 added 3.3%, and the NASDAQ was up 3.4%. All three indexes have gained about 8% in August, continuing a trend of August being the best month for stocks in an election year, even if 2020 feels anything but average. Got your weather coming up next.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialists. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789. Or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
The high temperature yesterday, 112 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 86. National Weather Service says much cooler temperatures are in store as moisture increases this weekend. Locally, heavy rainfall will be possible across the region as soon as this afternoon, but more likely late today into Sunday, with isolated flash flooding possible. Lingering chances for showers and storms are expected for early next week before drier conditions settle back into the region by Wednesday. Noticeably cooler temperatures are forecast starting this weekend, with temperatures at or below normal. A gradual warm-up is then seen during the latter half of next week. Weather forecast calling for a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 11 a.m. Mostly sunny skies, highs right near 107. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 84. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday, another 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 11 a.m. Mostly sunny skies, highs right near 101. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, continued chance of showers and thunderstorms before 11 p.m. Mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 84. South to southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Continued chance of showers and thunderstorms on Monday. Mostly sunny skies. Highs right near 102. Southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. And the financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When drains don't work, they do.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Allison Keyes. Shocked and saddened reaction from fans and Hollywood stars over the death of actor Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman's first major starring role came in 2013, portraying baseball's Jackie Robinson.
Give me a uniform. Give me a number on my back.
5 years later, the role of a lifetime, Black Panther.
This is your last chance.
It was the first major black superhero movie. Boseman talked about its significance.
We all know what it's like to be told that there is not a place for you to be featured. Yet you are young, gifted, and black.
Boseman had been battling colon cancer for 4 years. Steve Futterman, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Boseman was just 43 and had not discussed his cancer diagnosis publicly. The NBA playoffs resumed today after players led a 3-day boycott over the police shooting of Jacob Blake in Kenosha, Wisconsin. NBA Players Association Vice President Andre Iguodala explains.
If we aren't playing, it's going to shut us up, and we're not going to be dribbling. So you kind of get hit
with the double whammy, and we realized, you know, we can have just as much leverage doing both, you know, playing and speaking and it being about change.
Protesters are continuing to demonstrate over the shooting, though the police union is now saying Blake had a knife. On the campaign trail, President Trump is calling the people who loudly demonstrated in Washington, D.C. during his Republican National Convention acceptance speech on Thursday, thugs. He also blames D.C.'s mayor.
And the mayor should be ashamed of herself for that kind of a display of incompetence, because that's what's happening in Portland, and that's what's happening all over where you have Democrat-run cities.
The death toll from Hurricane Laura is up to 16 now. CBS's Omar Villafranca with the latest.
More than 8,000 homes, according to the Red Cross, were damaged or destroyed by that hurricane. And still this morning, there's about a quarter of the state without power, but there is a small army of line workers here that are working as fast as they can to try to just get the power poles back up.
A very different Tour de France this year.
This year, no one is allowed near the cyclists as they set off from the southern city of Nice. The competitors have to wear masks, and if 2 of the cyclists or team staffers test positive for COVID along the way, the entire team will be expelled.
CBS's Elaine Cobb. More bad news for the casino industry amid COVID-19. MGM International Resorts is laying off 1,800 furloughed workers in the U.S. as a global travel slowdown continues. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A.
Truck Talk, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts. If you're taking a camping trip this summer, make sure to make the most of your pickup truck's bed. Throw an air mattress with a pillow back there and turn it into a mini camper. Want to impress the whole campground? Install a slide-out truck kitchen. Just make sure everything's packed up securely so you don't attract unwelcome wildlife in the dark. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get guaranteed low prices and excellent customer service at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
Whether you're going back to the classroom or back to e-learning, Walgreens is right around the corner with the last-minute essentials for your back-to-school list. Get smart deals on everything from snacks to school supplies. Like this week, select varieties of Wexford school supplies are only 79 cents. Stop by your local Walgreens today. Offer valid with card while supplies last. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See walgreens.com for details.
How to keep smiling amid COVID-19.
Experts at Harvard say striking up conversations with your local barista, a bus driver, or a person in line at the grocery store can contribute to your happiness and sense of belonging. Sociology professor Mario Luis Small says the loss of many everyday encounters robs us of opportunities to vent, confide, brainstorm, and talk about things we think are important. That, he points out, can take a toll on emotional health and professional productivity. Those brief encounters and informal connections offer a way to be seen, heard, and appreciated while we're isolated during the pandemic. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Metallica fans better stock up their cars. Tonight, the heavy metal band is doing its first show since September 19th, and it's being screened to hundreds of drive-in and outdoor theaters across the U.S. and Canada. Allison Keys, CBS News.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owe the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take care.